Very welcome back to Jenny LeClue. I am Paul of Thieves. That didn't sound good, did it?
Well, at least we know it's working.
As a dozen intricate machines whirred to life, Jenny noticed a remarkable resemblance she had overlooked before.
Some of this equipment looks like the stuff in Susie's lab.
Yeah.
Can't believe I missed it before. That girl owes me some answers. Another radio. Maybe these are used to communicate between laboratories.
It was a hunch, but if it were true...
Whoever's transmitting the message could be in another sphere somewhere in town. It's the same voice as before.
This code was different from the last.
Just as strange, though.
Jenny carefully transcribed the words into her journal.
Let's see what the hawk and the weasel have to say about this.
Oh, we have the book, do we? Oh, brilliant. Okay. This should be interesting. Bear 39, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Purge. Bear 34. Wolf and a sheep. Sheep 40, wolf 26. Sheep 40. Weasel. Weasel 56, 41. 41. There's 21. Purge infected soon.
Soon only death.
Forever silenced.
Forever silenced. Despair herself is near.
This message, as sinister as the last, sent Jenny's analytical mind into overdrive.
Is the man in black sending these messages?
Purge infected, forever silenced.
Could that have something to do with Dean Strasberry? It can't be a coincidence that I found a copy of the same book by the Dean's corpse. But how are they connected?
Soon only death, Despair herself is near.
And now they're coming for my mom. What does she know that they're willing to kill her for?
This contraption was new to Jenny, but something about it caught her eye. A large metallic slab with a distinctive indentation carved
ring.
into its surface.
That shape. Where have I seen it before? The Dean's ring!
Oh, we'll do this again. Was it this one? Wait a minute. What? Was that? That? No. That? What? Changed it.
It fits.
No way.
In fact, it fit perfectly into the slot, as though it were made for it.
It's because it is.
Doesn't seem to be working. Probably just a loose connection somewhere.
Oh dear.
Jenny knew that the best way to fix anything electronic was...
To mess around with it until all the lights come on.
If being a great detective didn't work out, Jenny had a promising career in machine repair to fall back on.
So what does it do?
I could have lost an eye.
The machine's true application would remain a mystery, for now. But whatever its purpose, the implications were overwhelming.
Dean Stroudsbury is somehow connected to this place.
Had the Dean been aware of the secret hiding within his ring?
Whether he knew or not, it's likely he was killed because of it.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect code.
Of course it is. That would have been too easy.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect code.
Of course it is. That would have been too easy.
Hidden amongst a web of cables, the average eye would have missed it. But Jenny LeClue was a great detective.
There's a book pinned beneath that cable.
Confidential. The word was music to Jenny's ears.
At last, today we begin Project Excelsior, thanks to our wonderful benefactors. Side note, Nigel keeps mispronouncing my name. I swear he's doing it on purpose. It's Professor Zazer, like laser with a Z. How hard is that? Who are the Council of Three?
The Council of Three. Never heard of them. Sounds like he didn't know who they were either. But they paid for all of this?
Hope the money doesn't dry up. Standing inside my lab. It's exactly as I had hoped, perfectly concealed. Ah. It's a real thing of beauty. I call it the Zazer sphere.
Zazer.
Jenny recognized the name, but couldn't put her finger on where she'd heard it before.
It's written down there.
So this lab is his invention. He called it a Zazer sphere. Well, at least I've got a name.
Nigel thinks it's pretentious to name it after myself, but let's see him design a geodesic structure that can withstand such incredible external forces. Whatever we call it, we'll finally be able to study the harness the power of Arthurthon's greatest resource.
These machines were built to study and harness the power of Arthurton's greatest resource.
Arthurthon's.
They were experimenting on the town itself.
are more notes. Good. Entry 103. Another sphere fully operational. The project continues to grow. Every time we start an experiment, we discover a new property to examine, each result further supporting my theories. This town is special. That said, I find my time largely spent moving between laboratories. I'm tired of managing. Want to get my hands dirty. Ferris wheel. Asked around. No one has met them. Who are they? Who are they? Strange. 104. New lab idea. Toying with designs for a newer, much more ambitious, larger facility.
He designed a bigger sphere. Bigger than this? Did he ever build it? And if he did, where?
If my calculations are correct, it should be capable of up to 1,200% output capacity. This could propel us to a whole new world of possibility. Reminder. Ask Mr. Gray again for face-to-face with management. Are they avoiding me? Starting to wonder if they even exist. Ah. Entry 288. Terrible setback. Spotted an anomaly in the Badger experiment.
There was a badger on the door to get into
Too
this
late.
lab. So this must be the experiment he was talking about.
Of course, Mr. Gray and Mr. Blue showed up just in time to witness the explosion. Plasma everywhere. All units lost. Mr. Blue nearly lost an eye. Not looking forward to debriefing on Friday. This is going to set us back weeks. Entry 289. Days blurring together. Every experiment brings us closer to unlocking the seemingly impossible, but the number of strange incidents at the labs continues to grow. Who keeps stealing my pens? (297) More setbacks, more unwelcome interruptions, exhaustion plus rushed schedules, dangerous conditions.
Exhaustion, rushed schedule, dangerous conditions.
Why
The
did,
parallels with her father's own working conditions were distressingly clear.
why did they insist we run the new test this weekend? It's just not ready. We need to enhance safety protocols and be vigilant to avoid any more contaminations or accidents. I'm starting to think that they aren't in this for the right reasons. Someone followed me home again last night. Who are they? Council of Three. Knowledge. Ignorance. Corruption. Progress. Order. Self-control. Self-destruction, sorry. (342) been sleeping in the lab, nothing to come home to. What am I doing here? What are we really trying to accomplish? I must believe that our personal sacrifices serve a greater purpose. All my fault. 385. Too late. I was so naive.
All dead. All my fault.
Can't get
The
their
words
faces out of
echoed
my
across
mind.
the metal walls, ghosts of a
The
past tragedy.
screams, the darkness.
What did he do? It must have been terrible.
The hole will never be filled. All dead. All my fault. 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 Entry 621. What a bittersweet feeling. After 7 years, we're finally getting stable, repeatable results, but the cost has been great. The output ratio is incredible, but we're only just beginning to unlock the potential. In the right hands, this could change the world.
This entry is from much later. There are lots of pages missing. It seems that whatever happened before, he carried on his work long after.
As is the case in all tangled mysteries, every new piece of evidence raised more questions than it answered. But she now knew the purpose of this Caesar sphere and the name of the people who had built it.
The Council of Three.
It wasn't much to go on, but it was a start.
The new lab is nearly operational, but I'm not sure we are. As always, they'll push it too far, but full output will take years. Perhaps there's still time to make amends for what happened. Safety is top priority. People over progress. Oh, excuse me.
What's this? Another blank scrap of paper.
Nigel, 1028. Please stop writing the code down. Memorize it and destroy it immediately. Zazer. Zazer's journal.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1028.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation.
Go for it.
Preparing to run experiment 12, cycle 78. Sphere hermetically sealed.
Here's
Magnetic transducer coils charging.
his plain
Accumulating
remedy.
voltaic cells. Commencing experiment 12-91.
Like, here's us messing around with these things again. And yet we were in a hurry to get to our mother. Alrighty.
Radioactive safety margins cleared. Procedure 12 completed successfully. Decompressing spherical chamber. Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break.
I wonder what it did. At least I wasn't covered in plasma.
Jenny, did you find the entrance?
Not yet.
Stand by.
Jenny was hesitant to share her discovery, but Susie might have vital information.
Lab equipment.
Have you ever heard the name Zazer before?
Professor Caesar? Yes, he was a famous scientist. There's even a statue of him in Avocado Park.
That's where I've seen his name before.
He worked for my family's company, but that was a long time ago. He led the research and development team. At least he did, until...
Until what?
It's quite sad, actually. He went mad from mercury poisoning. He had to be institutionalized. They said he was a danger to himself and others. Why do you want to know about him?
I found something that belonged to him.
Oh, wow! In the graveyard? Is it one of his crazy inventions?
Something like that. I have to go. Keep out of sight and let me know if you see anyone.
I will. Good luck, Jenny.
Jenny's the man in black. Oh dear. Up or down?
Beyond the fallen angel. This is it. The entrance must be through here.
Okay then. Oh, I was gonna say okay then. Let's go back and have a look the other direction because we can
Another coded message in another
see
hidden
if there's any
laboratory.
stickers.
A secret tunnel under the graveyard. How long had these things been in Arthurton? Who was
Arthurton.
responsible for them? And how was all this connected to the Dean's murder?
No idea.